then here's the phonic tape session that we put it on.
That's what has come?
Yes, that's it. Here's the foot pedals needed and earplugs.
Foot pedals.
And joint. Where to join it? I think this the outlet here. Should we find
The outlet there.
Yeah, there's outlet right down here. Right there.
Yeah?
It's is this desk lamp roof all right, Srila Prabhupada?
Yes. Then it's two or one?
I think there's one, so that means I'll have to get an adapter.
That's what I'm Look down there.
Oh, there's two there?
Yes.
This cord is not reaching well. I think perhaps it would be nice to keep it on the floor. Sure. No, it would be.
Oh, there's no balance.
Oh, God. Oh. Let me just,
yes, you can keep it here.
let me just see to get it.
I wanted that box cover, then I would have kept here.
All right, I'll pass the cover. Light bulb in the floor.
Yeah. Pratosa. You know, what is Pratosa? Prati. Pratosa. He can satisfy everyone. Yeah. Only Krishna consciousness person satisfy everyone. Then live this life. Switch on. Yeah. You get that.
It's a savings account and it's a deposit slip in there. $1,133.34, and I'd like to read that.
You have,
Trey Rishi can take care of.
what is this?
Well, that's a withdrawal slip. You see, that's a Trey Rishi, and the Trey Rishi can take care of the details of getting, the account to do whatever you want with it.
Take myself where the amount of drug in the account and
See, originally we were planning on.
that's all. Very good.
It's a presentation from Mahapurush. It's $1 in Brahman split. It's a humble presentation.
Yeah.
For the time being.
Is that?
But you're not going to be working this immediately? I want to get...
No, if you want to join here.
I want to do it nicely so it's not in your way. And also need...
Shall I stand?
No. Just later on I can do it.
Why later? No. So what's the secret?
I'll do it too.
I wanted to ask you about the electric tape recorder. I wanted to get a really nice one, and I was thinking of getting one that had 4 channels. You could record 4 channels simultaneously. So you could record, if you want to, 1 channel at a time.
Stand.
Right. Standard?
Well, no, it's a Sony. It's a Sony Professional.
8-track.
And it'll work anywhere in the world. It'll work because the speed is electronically controlled, so you don't have to worry about the current, how many cycles per second. It'll work at different voltages, so it'll work anywhere in the world. And you could record like your voice on one channel and cartels on another channel, and on another channel, so that you can mix them together at the end.
Yeah, so.
I think it,
Very, very big.
well, I think it probably might be kind of big.
Can you carry it?
Oh, sure. The Sony's are actually pretty compact. You can tell by the size of the reels, you know. But see, there's 4 meters, so you can record 4 tracks, 4 channels simultaneously.
And in stereo.
Stereo and quadrasonic.
That means 8, just like the viewer is 4 tracks, Srila Prabhupada. This is 8 tracks.
No, this isn't 8 track.
No?
This is 8 channel. You can only record in one direction when you use 4 channels. But if you can also use it as standard stereo and record in both directions. You see.
First of all, this way, then this way.
Yeah, you can do that. Or else you could use all 4 tracks at the same time and just record in one direction if you want all 4 channels.
There were 4 microphones.
Yeah, you can have 4 microphones at the same time. See. And to make good stereo recordings of music, it's nice to have 4 channels, because then you can mix them together afterwards and make it perfect.
It is coming.
And then there's see, these are really they have the microphones. These are microphones. They're made in Sweden. They're really about the best one you can get, and they're very inexpensive.
Why the sound is not?
It's not very low now. Here, this is very low.
No, it comes 1, 2.
It's on 0.
It is 0. No, 1 it comes.
Coming very low. That's all right.
That's all right.
It goes up to 10.
I know that.
So this is what I plan on doing with the money, but then Bhavananda and the GBC wondered about whether maybe the book fund or the around the world trip would have higher priority. So that's why I just wanted to donate the money. So maybe after I'm rehosted, I could get this.
This money?
Yeah, he wanted to donate this money for a tape recorder.
Yeah, but
the GBC suggested he give it just to your book fund, or else to pay for the round the world tour.
Yeah,
They'll pay for
they
that.
thought that might have higher priority than it's a project I wanted to set up a library of all of your tapes and make them available to everybody and preserve them, see, and have them all indexed.
Yes, I wanted to record that.
Do you think this would be a fit your needs?
Yes, I wanted to purchase one stand badge.
A Tanberg?
Yeah.
Well, we have a Tanberg here that you can use.
Yeah,
I had it in Detroit. Remember?
Yeah.
It's a very, very good machine. And I'm going to leave it here in New York because I have to go to Minneapolis for some training because of my job. I have a job as a computer programmer, so I have to go there for a while, but I'll be back to New York. But I'm going to show Gadadhar and Shandan and Charlie how to use it so they can use it, and you can use it during the daytime. It's really a good machine.
So what is that machine?
Pardon?
What is that machine?
That's a Tanberg.
Now it's in the temple.
It's in.
They'll use it when your Divine Grace is speaking.
So why is that machine?
It's in the temple room right now. It's connected to the PA system and another microphone.
So you bring it and
I have to leave tonight, but I'll instruct Gadadhar and Shandan Charlie how to use it while I'm gone.
Gunman machine is nice.
Yeah, it's a good machine. It's made in Norway.
So and that is not very costly also.
No, I ordered it directly from Norway. Saved quite a bit.
What did you pay for it?
225, and the list price at the time was 550. I got this before I came into the movement.
So it is 550 the same machine?
Yeah, that's what they charged in the United States, 550, and I ordered it for 225.
There.
In Norway, and then there's duty.
The same machine?
Yes, exactly. You
So
can
you
still-
bring it, it is working,
Mhm.
then we can utilize this fund for other purposes.
Okay, fine. Okay, but maybe someday then we can get this. Do you think?
Huh?
Maybe you think someday we could use that machine?
I do not know, but I have got experience done by this awareness.
Yeah, they're very reliable.
Uh,
Reliable machines. And also, see, my job is computer programming, and I think that computers could be used.
Computer.
Yeah, they could be used in many, many ways in society. Like one I think the most important use it could be put to is for helping in transcribing and editing and composing. The computer can do composing automatically, and so
Automatically?
Sure, it's all automatic because it's actually just a mechanical process. So you're just getting the lines to come out even at the end and everything. You know? And
You can learn that.
I already know computer programming.
Oh,
I learned it in high school. I was working as a
and
programmer.
why not take a computer?
sure, and we can get a terminal. You can buy a computer terminal for about $600,
Oh,
and
really?
Yeah.
Oh.
and for $185 a month, we can have 40 hours a week of computer time,
Oh.
8 hours a day, and they have courses. This company gives computerized courses that will teach children how to read and how to do arithmetic through the terminal. You know, and also it has a fantastic editor that you can, like if you type in the text and any mistakes you make, you can just type in a few instructions of the computer and it'll change it. Then after you get all the text the way you want it, it's stored on a magnetic disk at the computer. And then when you get it perfect, you can change it 100 times if you want. When you get it perfect, then you just have the computer automatically type out the whole thing.
And I type it up and paste it up.
Sure.
You
And then,
know how to
Yes,
write
brother. I was.
Yeah.
I got A's in it. I
and see that these terminals have paper tape punches. You can punch the paper tape, and then feed the
That
paper
means you
tape, feed the paper tape into a machine called a photon machine, and you'll get out a perfectly composed page with all, you can have any type size you want. You can have any type of what do you call it, the face? You know, the typeface, and then it'll be perfect for publishing. It'll come right out of it.
Those
And the whole
tapes-
process is automatic.
Those tapes can be kept stored.
Oh,
Paper tapes.
sure, they can be kept stored. And then, also you get free storage with this for 300,000 characters. That's about 100 pages
I know
at
that.
least.
This is a wonderful idea, Srila Prabhupada. I don't know why no one thought of this before.
I'll leave this
This is
here. Okay?
wonderful.
I'll leave this here. And
All right, you read it.
yeah. And this is the basis of the whole language. They have Fortran.
Honeywell machine.
With Honeywell, yeah.
And
And see, this is educational.
What
and
language?
We'll qualify because we
what
can-
language? Could we use Fortran for programming this language?
Yeah, there's 4 languages. There's the
What is best for programming Srila Prabhupada's books? Fortran?
no, there's editor. It's called Edit.
Oh.
You see, and it's
Similar to
designed for
Fortran?
editing text. Well, no, it's just a special language by itself. It's really
Easy
easy
language?
to learn. Very easy.
See, I was mostly doing Fortran.
Yeah, so do I.
A
But
little out
you'll,
of practice.
you'll learn this like nothing. So,
This is a review of
this
this.
is Edit. But you only have to type in the text once, just the rough, and that's it. No retyping is necessary from start to finish.
Srila Prabhupada, this is wonderful. Huh? Get the books
You'll speed
composed
it up.
in
You'll
no
speed it
time
up so fast. It'll
and
be
paste
so
it up.
fast. Sure. And the composers are available. VIP system.
Srila Prabhupada, not only that, but no paste up is required. These, because the pages will come out perfect and it
Yeah.
can just be photographed.
Right. Yeah, the layout is almost eliminated. Composing is completely eliminated, and the editing is so easy and so fast that it'll be. The thing is that you'll be able to get a final copy that's really perfect because it doesn't matter how many changes you make. It's so easy. You know, even if there's you have one word you want to change, and it's just a minor change. Normally you might not want to do it because that means retyping the whole thing. But with this, it's no trouble because the computer just types out.
I used to think, Srila Prabhupada, I wonder when the day is going to come when we're going to be able to use computers in Krishna consciousness. And now maybe it's come. Composing can be eliminated, or done automatically, and the layout can be done automatically because the pages will come out perfect. When they're typed up, they will come out perfect. Therefore, there's no need of layout. You simply photograph those pages.
With a photon machine, you could do a whole book. You could have a 1,000-page book done in one night. It would type the whole thing in one night. That's all you need is to.
Those machines are fantastic.
They're so fast.
They're fantastic.
They turn out a page in a couple of seconds.
Electric brain.
Yeah.
Big electric.
And they're always perfect. There's no variation in the characters or anything.
That's why non-electronic is little sick. The whole thing stops.
No, they're reliable machines. These are the.
That's all right.
Yeah, that
If the
possibility.
brain goes bad, then it is very difficult to bring it into the...
Yeah, well, they have maintenance men on the spot all the time. They're very reliable.
I am moving from one place to another.
Well, they have this Honeywell system is being combined into a nationwide network, so that these computers are available in every major city in the United States right now, and they're going to be eventually all tied together. We can actually communicate with other temples through the system.
Why is Honeywell better than IBM for this?
Well, because they just concentrated on this more.
On this editing program?
Oh yeah, for the editing, for our purposes, this is the best time train system. I've used almost every one.
Wow.
It's unbelievable. It's so fast, it's so reliable. I used that for months and months, and it never, there wasn't, maybe, I can't even remember a time when the thing wasn't working. It was always working. It's so reliable.
That they charge $180 per month.
$185 per month for 40 hours a week.
That means 8
See,
hours,
that's-
85 hours.
Yeah, that's just a little over $1 an hour for the computer time. And it's really, see, normally it would be about $1,200 or $1,300 a month, but because, see, there's another thing. You got the time is only between 6 p.m. and 2 a.m. That's why it's less expensive. But that's a better time actually, because it's after hours and you get faster response on the computer because there's hardly anybody on it.
Yeah.
It's really really good. And see, normally it's
What is the whole price?
well, the terminal would cost $700 for one that handles upper and lower case. You get 132 characters across.
$700 altogether.
Yeah, $700.
Is that a rental?
But no, that's the purchase price. The rental would be about $85 a month.
In addition to the 185.
In addition to the 185, yeah.
Or else to purchase the machine for $700.
Yeah, but then if you purchase it, you either have
If somebody pays $700 as a charge,
yeah. Well, that's for purchasing it. Then you have to maintain it yourself, or else you have to hire somebody else to maintain it for you. But you could just lease it for about $85 a month, and then maintenance and paper tape and supplies.
you have to purchase at $700, then you have to pay maintenance.
Yeah, unless you can maintain yourself. I don't think they're too difficult to maintain. Teletype terminals are very reliable.
No, that's right. Maintenance is different. Either you maintain yourself or pay.
Right.
The machine is like a typewriter. It's hooked up with the computer by telephone cables.
Oh yeah, you just dial over an ordinary telephone. You can use more than one time train service on the same terminal just by dialing different numbers. So in Washington D.C., I was using 4 different computers through the same terminal just by dialing different numbers. And they can be thousands of miles away. It doesn't matter. In Minneapolis, I'm using a computer that's located in near Baltimore, near Washington D.C. And it's just like it doesn't matter how far
Receive
away
the
it
phone
is.
call.
Yeah, just by a phone call. Just by calling a local number, too, because they have lines already set up. You see.
Like you're talking with that big plane.
And I was communicating with a karmic friend of mine in Baltimore through the computer system. He's using the same computer. So that's another thing we could do. Communications. And we could do accounting.
We haven't got much communication outside.
Sure, we could communicate with all the temples too. If another temple has a terminal on the same computer system, they could communicate. They could share common.
What is the difference between this machine and that machine?
Well, this one, let's see. Oh yeah, this is only 2 channels, see? And this one's 4 channels. And see, this one, is the one that's shown, can take the large size professional reels, 10.5 inch. You can also get one of these with a 10.5 inch, which is really an advantage to be able to use that size, because you can purchase those in cases, professional lots, and then you can put them on smaller reels if you want to. And just cut the tape for however size the recording is, put it on a smaller reel.
So first of all, you bring the canvas.
I'll just leave all this here. Yeah. Yeah, take this. This is about the microphone. I'd like to get exact clean microphone. They're unbelievable. That's so good.
Okay.
Okay, you want to keep that?
Oh, I just want to see the computer just.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay.
I just want to look over this.
Okay.
Srila Prabhupada actually.
What is the price of this machine?
I'm not too sure, but it'd probably be about 250, something like that. The numbers usually sort of correspond to the price, more or less.
I found ton bags better than Sony.
Well, the very expensive Sonys are good. The less expensive Sonys aren't very good, because the motors aren't powerful enough. But like that real expensive Sony has 3 motors, and it's got it's all electronically controlled with solenoids, so that there's very few moving parts. And I think it would be a really good machine.
What is this?
No, that's not that doesn't that's different from this. That's if you aren't getting this educational package, then you got to pay all these rates. Some of these rates apply anyway.
All this rate business you know about anyways. I just want to look at the program. What is this?
Well, that's a Dolby system for recording with less noise.
That's different.
That's for tape recording.
I should take that.
Okay.
I'll just keep this together for the tape. What's this?
That's for the computer system. That's courses that are available over the computer. They're included.
Over the computer?
Yeah, the computer teaches.
Yeah. So like these computers, you can learn language. Yeah, tutor.
It's just like mechanical tutor.
But you can even learn the static language over the machine, right?
Asiatic language?
So there's a language called Teach, so we can write our own programs for teaching. We could write programs to teach Bhagavad Gita. The children, we could have all the scriptures on the computer programs.